As we saw in the last episode, Fong Chao from Dragon Head Peak is about to fight Lu Sueki. Fong Chao introduces himself, and now the battle begins between them. Fong Chao immediately attacks Lu Sueki. Lu defends against him without fear. She defends skillfully, and a fierce battle ensues between them. However, Lu, still fearless, is able to defend against his attacks with great ease. Fong tries to surround her from all sides and freezes crystals around her, but Lu easily shatters the crystals and steps forward to fight. A sword fight breaks out, and Lu defeats Fong with ease. Now, Lu Sueki enters the top 32, but due to this fight, the nearby elders become upset with her master, because Lu had become extremely cruel in her methods. Now Zheng Shushu comes to Xiao Fan and teases him, asking if he has taken a liking to Lu. And just then, his name is announced, and now it is Shushu's turn to fight. Many matches take place in this manner. A little later, we see all the disciples walking somewhere across a bridge. Now Zhang Xiao Fan sees his name on the qualification board, and he also spots Tianling, his senior sister's name, and becomes happy, because her match is scheduled for tomorrow. Night falls, and Xiao Fan sees Tianlinger and happily starts going towards her. But then he sees Linger with a boy, and that boy is none other than his friend Lin Jingyu Sr. Seeing this, he feels very bad. Tianlinger looked very happy with him, and both were talking very joyfully. Seeing all this, the ground slips beneath Xiao Fan's feet, and he starts remembering his childhood, how he and his senior sister used to play together. Saddened, Xiao Fan does not go to her and sits down right there outside. The next day, we see Xiao Fan versus Zhu Hong. The match is about to happen between them, but Xiao Fan is still depressed because he starts thinking that everyone considers him hopeless, which is why she also left his side. His opponent asks if he will keep thinking like this or if he will fight as well. He immediately attacks Xiao Fan, and Xiao Fan's sword breaks, and he falls far away. Xiao Fan gets angry and now fights him with his broken sword, but his opponent handles him single-handedly, and Xiao Fan is getting beaten badly. Now Xiao Fan takes out that magic stick and tries to fight with it. His opponent mocks him greatly and says, "What kind of weapons do people from your peak use? It was also someone from your peak who made 3 dice their weapon, and now you have come to hit me with this wooden stick?" And just then, Xiao Fan looks to the side, and senior sister was still laughing while talking to that guy. Xiao Fan gets terribly angry now, and using his magical stick like a sword, he steps forward to fight. A fight breaks out between them. Now they start overpowering each other, so the opponent comes at his full potential and attacks him, and Xiao Fan once again starts to weaken and takes many hits. Now the opponent emits a lot of golden light and decides to deliver the final strike on the injured Xiao Fan. His friend warns Xiao Fan not to get touched by that light. But just then, black smoke emerges from the magical stick, and now black smoke covers the entire arena, and no one could see them. Suddenly, Xiao Fan attacks him, and the opponent falls outside. He falls unconscious, and now Xiao Fan has won. Xiao Fan enters the top 16, and seeing this, his friend is astonished. In the evening, the others start talking about how Xiao Fan defeated him. "We thought Chu Yuhong would win this tournament, but he lost to Xiao Fan." An argument starts among them on this matter, questioning if Xiao Fan is strong and deserving or not. Just then, Senior Song comes and calms down their fight, and then Tianlinger scolds them all because they had bet against Xiao Fan. Du Bishu, who was previously jealous of Xiao Fan, now seeing Xiao Fan's power, takes a side. Seeing this hypocrisy, Tianlinger tells him that he will soon be apologizing to Xiao Fan. And then, their master arrives there and tells them that if they win, they will feel heavenly bliss. The master then taunts them, saying, "Even though you won everything, if there was even a slight shortcoming, today you would be seen applying bandages here." You need to practice more. Your next opponent is Lu Sueki. We elders feel that this year, she is the one who will win. And then he comes to Xiao Fan and says, I hadn't thought that you would win. You must play like this tomorrow as well. Then the master starts to leave, and the other kids start placing even more bets on Xiao Fan. Now the next day, his fight is with Peng Chong. Shu Shu tells him about Peng Chong, that he possesses the power of a dragon. So, if you feel scared, admit defeat without fighting. At this, Xiao Fan gets angry and says, How can you even think like that? Sending him into the arena, Shu Shu says, I am just worried about you getting hurt. And then Xiao Fan comes in front of his opponent and now remembers his childhood practice. How he tried to make himself strong through very hard training. Senior Song taught him with full devotion. While all his brothers practiced playfully, the senior lady there would scold them into silence. Senior Song also tells Xiao Fan to train in front of the senior lady, upon which Xiao Fan and Tian Linger train together. Their master also arrives there, who always looked after them. Now the fight between Xiao Fan and Peng Chong begins. Xiao Fan takes out that same magical stick, and seeing this dirty stick, he starts laughing and now advances with his sword to hit Xiao Fan, setting fire all around him. And then this episode ends.